Hey guys, so in this video, I would like to look at arms warriors across all of Legion. But first, who am I? I am Aladoran, guild leader, raid leader, and arms warrior from Maximum Effort on Cenarian Circle. Now I do not claim to be the best warrior, but I have good experience, solid parses, which I believe allow me to have a solid opinion. Legion has been a very good X-Pack for arms and warrior DPS in general, both specs being competitive at high level rating and consistently trading back and forth for the preferred spec. Now I'm going to mix Emerald Nightmare to Nighthold into one section since the talents and playstyle for arms didn't change too much. During this time, it was all focused rage, requiring careful rage management, as well as using multiple off GCD abilities, which some people said cluttered the rotation. Now, I personally liked focused rage as it required more attention and higher APM than other builds, but the big drawback at this time was focused rage was the only real competitive build. But then after Nighthold came patch 7.2.5, and with it some big talent changes for arms warriors. Gone was focused rage, and in its place came some diversity. Tumor Zargaris was a golden age for arms warriors. The option to use different talents and builds, abilities like Rend and Ravager becoming meta, seeing a lot of use, as well as it being a very strong and interesting tier set that put Bladestorm into the single target rotation, giving arms a lot more single target burst power and AoE power when using abilities like Sweeping Strikes. Now, coming off the power and strong tier of Tomb, Antorus was a bit of a letdown, although the tier was still very strong, being a straight crit damage and flat damage buff. It heavily forced arms warriors into a fervor battle trauma kind of build, dumbing down the rotation to pretty much Colossal Smash, Mortal Strike, Whirlwind Repeat, taking things like Rend out of the build. But despite the change in build, Arms was still a really strong competitor during Antorus, excelling on multiple fights and benefiting from a strong execute phase. The shining light for Arms in Legion was Mythic Plus. From 7.2.5 to now, Arms has always been one of the best specs for pushing high keys. Powerful combos like Warbreaker and Ravager, talents like Sweeping Strikes allowing Arms to completely delete trash packs, and strong single target damage and execute being very desired for groups, as well as having strong survivability and die by the sword and commanding shout, CC with shockwave and intimidating shout, and mobility with charge and heroic leap. All reasons why Arms is a favorite spec for pushing high keys, even seeing some use at the Mythic Invitational. Now, in my opinion, Legion has overall been a very good X-Pack for arms warriors, always being competitive in raids and dungeons in a sense, feeling strong and very hard-hitting when you stack Colossal Smash and Shatter Defense up into some really big Mortal Strikes, different talents and builds being competitive across the expansion to keep things interesting. Legion brought a new identity and playstyle for arms, and with BFA just around the corner, it'll be interesting to see what's in store for arms warriors. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of arms throughout Legion and Legion as a whole. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.